Hello everyone, this is Little Black Dragon, and welcome to another installment of After Hours with LBD, a more casual segment on my channel where I play different games each episode, and it's more casual and laid back, and there's also a lot more swearing. Yeah, just putting that out there real quick. Also, I tried to do this video the day Fire Emblem 3 Houses came out, but due to technical difficulties that didn't happen, so you're getting it now.
I am the technical difficulties.
I have someone here with me today, as you have overheard.
Hey dudes, I'm Curious Oddity 101, but you can call me Curi, and I'm mostly just here to mess with my best friend LBD.
Yep, so I'm here with my best friend and roommate Curi, and as I mentioned based on my little announcement earlier, the game I'm playing today is Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I've actually already started playing this game and have gotten a few chapters in, but I wanted to show off the first half hour or so of the game to see if YouTube will cooperate with me on that front, because I'd like to do a Let's Play eventually. So this is also partly a beta test, as well as something posted for your entertainment. That being said, let's move forward.
For the record, I know next to nothing about this game, and that is going to affect how I react to it.
Yep. But hopefully our reactions will be entertaining. Anyway, let's go.
I'm mostly just here to cause problems.
Purple fire.
Yes, your favorite thing in the world.
It kind of reminds me of my current banner on YouTube with the little smoky effect.
Yeah. I like your banner, honestly. It's nice.
Anyway, we are starting a new game since we're starting from the beginning, and...
This is actually the first time I've been able to hear the music in this. When we tried to record before, I couldn't hear anything. And I have to say, this just sounds like a really sad version of the normal Fire Emblem theme music.
Yeah, it kind of does, but I like it.
I mean, yeah.
I also think it's interesting that they didn't introduce lunatic difficulty in this game right away. Apparently they're going to be patching it in later, but...
I just figured it was something like you had to beat the game before it showed up or something.
Yeah, but no, they're going to be introducing it in a patch later.
That's unusual.
Yeah, I think it's weird too. Anyway, so, since we're just showing off the beginning and nothing special, we're just gonna go with normal difficulty and casual, because I'm a weenie. I don't like, my units permanently dying.
See, I always play with permadeath, but then anytime a unit dies, I just restart the game, so I don't know if it's really permadeath or not at that point.
No, that's fair. Anyway, so casual difficulty. Connect to the network? I don't have Nintendo Switch Online, so no. I think it's interesting they have that little icon there because it reminds me of the original Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon with those little icons.
I've never played Shadow Dragon, it just looks weird to me. Dramatic boot! I'm convinced that they have, that a lot of the drama in the opening cutscene is just like, hey, we can actually animate feet now!
Yeah, because in Awakening they didn't have feet in the battle models.
I mean, they did in the two-dimensional animation, so that doesn't really work for this, but I'm going to say it anyway, just because I can.
The music here is really intense.
Ooh, it's a bad guy. Not that random knight. I mean, possibly the random knight too, but yeah, you guys know what I mean. Oh yes, the laser pointer battle.
Now all we need are giant cats to chase the laser pointers.
I'm pretty sure that would just destroy the battlefield at this point.
I think it's interesting that Saros has those flowers in her hair.
I think it's probably like some kind of a religious thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like it's part of her dragon headdress.
Yeah.
Those are very impractical shoes.
Yeah.
But then again, her entire outfit is super impractical. practical, and this is Fire Emblem, so...
But...
It's like she effectively isn't wearing armor.
Oh, the other guy isn't...
Yeah. Sorry.
The other guy isn't exactly wearing super practical armor either.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I didn't even realize that he wasn't wearing torso armor until I said that. Like I said, it's Fire Emblem, so... Practical armor is for sissies, apparently.
Be nice.
No! You know who you're talking to, I'm not a nice person.
Yeah, which is part of why we're best friends. I'm the nice person.
And I'm the asshole!
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die! 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 You took everything that I loved!
Interesting to see a potentially religious figure acting like that.
Yeah.
Also, is Nemesis his actual name, or is she just calling him her nemesis?
I think that's his actual name.
Original.
He's gone now, Mother.
Time vortex!
Yep, basically.
Because everybody knows that time is rainbow. She's glowing.
And she has pointed ears, so obviously she's a dragon. Because this is Fire Emblem. All dragons have pointy ears.
No elves, just dragons.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
That is not the voice I expected her to have. When we tried to record this before, I saw all of this but couldn't hear any of it.
Oh, I wonder how you got in here.
That's
It is
her.
most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed.
That said, her voice does fit her apparent age, so...
Yeah.
Hey, wait, is this a rare case of a Fire Emblem character's apparent age actually being related to their actual age?
I don't know. I mean, there is that kind of weird thing where it's like Hector is 17 years old, but he looks like he's 30.
Fire Emblem has a long history of characters that do not look their age. Anyway.
That's true, but that being said, I think it... So far, I really, really like the art design in this game so far.
Oh, for the record, I have a conspiracy theory that this is not actually a Fire Emblem game because there's a lot of stuff that's done so much better than all the other Fire Emblem games that I refuse to believe it's a Fire Emblem game.
Hey.
LBD is a lot more invested in Fire Emblem than I am. I've only played 2 of the games.
Yes. It's very apparent.
Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
So she's a religious figure too, right?
I think so, but she has a case of amnesia. And obviously I'm going with...
So if Robin was like a green-haired dragon...
I guess so. Anyway, so I'm going to be picking female Byleth, obviously. Is this form correct? Well, yes.
I mean, technically, no, but...
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you, anyway?
They won't let you play as a gaseous form, so this is will have to do.
Okay. So, I also think it's interesting that they give you dialogue options in this game, which wasn't a thing in previous Fire Emblem games.
See, you should be able to choose a gaseous form and tell her that you're a ghost.
But I'm not a ghost.
Well, tell her anyway.
I'm not going to. I'm gonna tell her the truth. I'm telling her I'm immortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
See, when I eventually do my own playthrough of this, I am going to tell her the truth. I'm going to tell her I'm a demon.
You guys see what I have to put up with? So I think, even though this isn't going to be like a permanent playthrough or anything, I'm just showing off the beginning of the game, I'm going to use the name I picked for my character for my personal playthrough, which is a Golden Deer playthrough, which is Boudica.
I honestly really like your choice of name for that. I think it's a really good name.
Yeah, I like it too. Like, and it really fits with the fact that, you know, the Leicester Alliance, Leicester or Leicestershire is a region in England, and Boudica was an English folk hero. A British folk hero. Yeah.
Britain is just a slightly larger territory than England, so...
Yeah. So is Boudica correct? Yes.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
I just find it interesting. You could theoretically name your character the same thing as her, and it's sort of like in Awakening. If it wasn't obvious, Awakening is one of the Fire Emblem games I've played, where you can literally name your character Crom, and Crom will go, "Crom? Is that foreign?"
Yeah, because there's like they don't have it programmed in to acknowledge when that sort of thing happens.
Yeah, so it's like you could name your character this particular character's name, and she'd be like, "Wow, that's a really weird sounding name."
Mm-hmm. And I think it's really interesting that the months have their own names in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
I think that's really cool.
I think I'm just gonna put my own birthday in here since, Oh, I have a better idea.
You just like dragons.
I have a better idea. I'm gonna go,
Oh, you're putting yours in as Halloween. I didn't even notice that. I just saw the name of the month.
Yeah, I think it's cool that October is called Wyvern Moon. It means it's Dragon Month.
God damn it, I was born in Dragon Month?
Yes, yes you were. Now I'm the one who gets to torment you. How does it feel?
Not cool! You're the one who's obsessed with dragons, not me.
So is day 31 of month 10 correct? Yes.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Interesting.
Okay, so... when we tried to record this before, LBD did put in her actual birth date, and she says the same thing, so I guess she just says that no matter what your birthday is.
I guess so.
You made your character like 6 days younger than me.
It all feels so... familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
Byleth is secretly this dragon.
I wouldn't be surprised if that wound up being the case.
Calling it now, Byleth is this dragon.
Yep. Byleth is a dragon, everyone.
It is almost time to... begin.
Begin? Begin what?
Time. She's starting time back up again. You have to go through the rainbow vortex again, but this time backwards.
Hey, time to wake up.
Remire Village, Empire Territory. And this is Geralt. Hi, Geralt. Geralt is our dad.
Were you having that dream again?
Sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Normally, Fire Emblem characters with parents look like at least one of their parents. Byleth does not look anything at all like Geralt, so I guess Byleth's mother looked, or like Byleth took after their mother in terms of looks.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I was dreaming about a young girl.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that.
And I like the fact that Geralt doesn't freak out about, Byleth having weird dreams or anything. He just kind of takes it in stride.
Even in a Fire Emblem setting, it must not be too uncommon for people to have recurring dreams.
Yeah.
In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts.
Probably not.
What is that symbol on their clothing? If they're supposed to be mercenaries, then they shouldn't belong to any particular group. So is that like a mercenary symbol?
I'm not sure.
I mean, they could belong to a group of mercenaries. What I meant is they shouldn't belong to like a kingdom or anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this... It could be a mercenary group symbol, but I'm not sure.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
That's certainly true.
His voice is not what I would have
Okay,
expected.
time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom.
Alright, sounds good.
I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Okay. Of course.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
How big is this mercenary group?
Probably pretty big. I mean, they actually have Geralt's Mercenaries is a battalion.
Oh, okay.
So...
Also, I think it's weird that Byleth doesn't have a voice. Like, all the other characters except Byleth are voiced, but Byleth's dialogue options are limited enough that they could be a fully voiced character.
That's true.
It just seems a bit weird.
Geralt, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
Oh no, there's trouble afoot.
He looks like a knight.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
Oh, hello, Dimitri.
What was that?
I don't know.
That was like really weird emphasis on his name.
I don't know. I was pretending not to know who he is.
Even though we've talked extensively about how you've already played this a little bit and we've tried to record this before, I see.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
Good question.
They're not kids. Like, they're definitely older teenagers.
Yeah, they're like almost.
I could see him mistaking them for young adults even.
Yeah, like. Actually, the profile cards list them as 17 at the beginning of the game.
Right, you told me that and I totally forgot.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke about how they're out trick-or-treating, but
Well, I mean, one of them, he's dressed up like a vampire. Edelgard?
Oh.
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Oh, well, of course we'll help.
Bandits?
If you're being so
Here?
polite about it. You know, you're playing a mercenary. You should demand gold up front. Or whatever the currency is in this game, because it's different from different Fire Emblem games.
It's gold in this game.
Okay.
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
Oh no.
That's what she sounds like?
Yes.
Huh.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
Why are you smiling?
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Uh-oh.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
Uh-oh, this isn't good.
I guess they followed you all the
No,
way here.
it's great!
We can't abandon this village now.
Uh-oh, mercenary with morals.
Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Oh, I am ready. I've already played this before, so I know exactly what I'm doing. As you guys can actually tell, I'm specifically on Chapter 4 in my Golden Deer playthrough.
That icon is so weird.
Like I said, it just reminds me of the older Fire Emblem games, especially the ones that are on, like, the Game Boy Advance and the NES and whatnot.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't played anything older than Awakening. I have a copy of Shadow Dragon, I just haven't played it yet. I'm going to, though. This particular style of overworld
Let's
animation,
take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
This particular style of overworld animation actually reminds me of certain handheld... Well, not handheld, certain older handheld Castlevania games. Or not older, newer. Ah, I can't words. More recent handheld Castlevania games. There.
I see.
Like, for the 3DS and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
I know more than you.
Hey, don't talk back to your father.
I'm sorry. I'm a Fire Emblem veteran. I'm practically like an old lady at this point.
I'm sorry. I'm just, like, immediately going back to, yes, you're a dragon, you're 2000, we get it.
That inside joke.
Yeah.
Stay focused.
Let's see. Yes, we're just gonna do a standard attack.
didn't even notice the dynamic shadows before. Holy crap.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, we know about weapon durability. They brought that back from Awakening. We know how bows work.
Ready and willing.
Honestly, I'm glad that they brought back weapon durability because I felt like the lack of weapon durability in Fates made some stuff just too easy or non-motivational or whatever. I mean, they did kind of counteract it by the fact that weapons are considerably harder to get in Fates than in Awakening, especially the good weapons. But, like, it's just sort of weird that you don't have to worry about your weapons breaking. It just didn't feel as high stakes that way.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have Claude attack this guy.
I like how the person in front of him conveniently disappears so that he doesn't shoot them in the back.
But victory is mine.
Yeah, doing that Englishman longbow taunt thing. Yes, that thing. Yes, yes, we know all this stuff.
I'll cut through.
When I was talking about the Castlevania-esque graphics before, I just meant in terms of their character models. Obviously the map still looks like a Fire Emblem map, and the whole red and blue squares still look very Fire Emblem, although it is odd to see them from this angle.
You can even, like, shift.
Stop it! Stop it! It's too much!
Sorry.
This is not Fire Emblem!
I will prevail.
God, she even sounds kind of like a video game vampire. New headcanon. Edelgard is secretly a
We'll
vampire.
advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Okay. Yep, terrain effects, we know how that works.
To be fair, we do have an unfair advantage over the characters.
That's true.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
We've experienced many of their lifetimes.
Yes.
You're eternal. Or at least you are.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna talk to
You have a strange
Edelgard.
aura about you.
Ooh, a strange aura.
You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Okay.
I like her.
Alright, I'm gonna have Dimitri stand next to Byleth, or Boudica in this case.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this.
Probably not.
Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
The, I saw the original trailer for this game, and it kind of annoys me because basically I like pre-time skip Edelgard way better than Dimitri, but I like post-time skip Dimitri better than Edelgard.
Yeah, and I think it's cool that the time skip is a thing, and that the characters just change so much between pre and post time skip.
As opposed to like Awakening where there's no real change at all.
Yeah, even though 2 years have gone by. And we're going to have Claude talk to Boudica.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that.
Well, you're welcome.
Is that even really true? Like, very little fighting has happened so far.
You have a fair point.
I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Yeah, that's clearly flattery.
Yeah. Especially if you know what Claude's actually like yours truly, now that I'm actually 4 chapters into the game.
You just like Claude as a character, that's all it is.
I know, I like him a lot. He's cool, and I tend to want to be friends with characters who are kind of, well...
jerks?
Yeah. I mean, he starts out as kind of a jerk, and I don't know what it is, but there's a part of me that's just... It's a compulsion where I'm like, I want to be that person's friend.
That's why we're friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't dislike Claude, I just don't like him as much as he does. Okay, and that stance, it also reminds me of Castlevania. What are you doing? Sorry, Fire Emblem has a long tradition of people with lances not using them like lances.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
It's like, why is he holding it one-handed? Why is he swinging it side to side? That is not how you lance.
I don't know.
Well, that wasn't a serious question. I know it's a Fire Emblem thing.
Let's see. I'm going to have Boudica attack this guy.
That was very unnecessarily cinematic for 18 points of damage.
Yeah. I do like that they brought back, like... I have mixed feelings about Fire Emblem Echoes. I mean, there were a lot of things I didn't like about it, but I do like the combat arts, and I'm glad they brought that back.
My opinion on Fire Emblem Echoes is that there were some pretty good game mechanics that it introduced. It's just everything else that was bad. I don't like Fire Emblem Echoes.
Yeah. I mean, I understand. Like, there were, like I said, there were parts of it that I definitely had, like, major issues with.
I must stay focused.
I mean, that's fair.
Alright, and...
I dislike Dimitri, but I don't think he's an unreasonable character. I think he's a very understandable character.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I happen to like all of the main lords, to be honest.
That's the golden deer for you.
Although, like, obviously I wound up picking Claude in the end.
You like characters more easily than I do. I'm more critical of characters than you.
Let's see, I'm gonna have Edelgard go here.
Is it Edelgard or Edelgard?
Oh no, wait, you're right, it's Edelgard.
No, I mean, I have no idea. I haven't heard her name spoken out loud by Curi yet.
Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Yes, you will.
You haven't figured out yet that this is a terrible idea? You saw them cut through the others like a knife through butter. I mean, you should turn and run now. Unless, you know, you'll be killed if you do that, which might be the case, I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. Okay, so we're gonna have Byleth wait here.
So is that a lookout tower?
Looks like it.
Dimitri, stop, like, wasting your energy swinging around that lance. Just not a good idea.
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Oh. That symbol that showed up, what was that?
That was a crest.
Oh, I didn't know she had a crest.
Yep, Byleth has a crest.
Okay.
What the? Aren't you Gerald the Blade Breaker?
Plot, plot, plot.
And this is when he proceeds to piss his pants.
Yep.
What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
And that was the
Killing
moment.
you.
That's true. That was the moment he knew he fucked up.
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
He's got a point.
Yeah. You missed! But he missed too, so that's fair.
What I'm getting out of this is they both suck.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Sounds good. Yep, we know all about this.
I do like how they slightly change how pairing up and linking up and whatever affects the battle with each game.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
No, you're not.
Nope.
For a second there, I thought he was gonna put his arrow in his mouth.
What?
Like, look at how he's holding it.
Decent level up. Let's see.
Kill them all. Kill them all.
Yeah, I'm gonna have, you know, Dimitri kill every last one of them, Alexander Bladed take the final shot.
Wow. Decent amount of experience there. Holy shit, that's a good level up.
I hope I get that lucky, like, when I actually do my actual Let's Play of this. If I actually get to do my actual Let's Play of this and YouTube cooperates with me.
It better. That definitely looks like he was killed and brought back to the game.
He could have been for all we know. Purple Time Shenanigans.
That sounds like the name of a band.
It does.
And now she's glowing too. See, she is the dragon.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying about her sounding like Morgana there.
Mm-hmm.
After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right?
She definitely sounded like
You can call
Morgana.
me Sothis.
I would
But
disagree
I'm
there.
also known as the Beginning.
See, I mean, a lot of her inflections are similar to Morgana from Persona 5, but the voice is different enough that I wouldn't completely agree with you on that.
Okay.
But, like, I totally see where you're coming from with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear, I was going to say something, I don't remember what. Oh, yeah, okay, so she's like, so, Boudica gets in the way of the axe swing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And almost dies.
Mm-hmm.
And Sothis is like, are you trying to get me killed? So presumably, if Boudica dies, so does Sothis.
Mm-hmm.
Boudica is Sothis.
Yeah. Totally makes sense.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis.
Hello, Sothis.
And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
Boudica.
It is a mystery.
It's Boudica. Sothis is Boudica from before. That's why she's called the Beginning.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Or does Boudica become the Beginning?
Ooh, it's
Time Inception.
Sothis?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
I mean, kinda, yeah.
I mean, sort of.
That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
Hey, being a child is not a bad thing.
It isn't. But I guess the only dialogue option we can pick here that's not, I'm gonna pick, I am no child.
I'm just gonna start calling Sothis little dude from now on.
Arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult?
I mean, technically.
Technically, yes.
You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl.
That's true.
Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Well, that's certainly true. And I thank you for that.
Boudica altered time to save herself from the past. Listen, I am taking this theory and running with it as far as I can.
Okay. Have fun.
Oh, I will.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all.
I guess that's fair.
Yes, because if she dies, you die.
Mm-hmm.
Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
She doesn't know?
I guess not. But yeah, she's lost her memory and doesn't remember a whole lot.
I do find it interesting that she's able to use abilities she doesn't remember how to use.
Mm-hmm. Well, what will happen when time resumes?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
That sounded a lot more like Morgana.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to die!
How rude of you to drag me into this.
Well,
For all Boudica knows, you dragged yourself into this.
yeah.
Now what to do?
That's a lot of ribbons on her. And why is she wearing a chain around her neck anyway? Like, an actual chain.
I don't know.
I find it kind of odd.
Turn back the hands of time.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
Well, if the theory is that I'm you, you're calling yourself troublesome.
I don't think she remembers that she's you, or at least not completely.
Yeah.
But, the way she said it, you really are quite troublesome, all bright and cheery like that, she didn't mean that as an insult, she meant that as a compliment. Or not necessarily a compliment, but at least not an insult.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time.
This is true.
Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within.
Whatever that means.
Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Ooh.
Insert Twilight Zone theme here. I say as someone who's like way too young to have actually watched that much of that show. We actually watched it in history class when I was in middle school.
Oh, I see.
It was for the social commentary.
Nope.
And you are dead again.
Hey, over here! Huh?
Hello.
Hey, did you just...
Yes.
Yes, I did do some. Well, she did do something very stupid.
The Knights of
in,
Seros
Protective.
are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
Oh god, the church is here.
Quick, hide the blasphemy. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of anything better to say.
Yeah.
Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
I don't trust this guy.
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
That's a fair reaction.
Yeah. Stage completed. And Dimitri was the MVP this time.
Last time it was Claude.
Yep. Maybe that's a sign I should do my Let's Play as a Blue Lions playthrough. Speaking of which, if any of my viewers have an opinion, since I'm doing my personal playthrough as Golden Deer, I'm leaning towards Black Eagles or Blue Lions for my Let's Play, so if any of you guys have a preference for that, let me know in the comments.
I may end up doing a Let's Play of this on my own channel, but it's not very likely. I generally don't have Fire Emblem content on my channel.
Captain Gerald? It is you!
Did not know
Goodness, it's been ages!
Sorry.
So... if I do a Let's Play of this on my own channel eventually, it wouldn't be right away. It would probably be after I finished one of the games I'm currently going through on my channel. I may end up taking whatever house LBD hasn't taken. So there's that, if you want to see someone else's take on it through a different house.
Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man.
Oh, that's how that's
Well,
pronounced.
that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
Yeah, I thought it was pronounced Alois or Alois at first, but Alois.
Yeah, see, I would have assumed it was Eloy.
Yeah. Well, now we know.
Mustache
Must have
dude.
been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
So Geralt ran away.
Yep.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore.
Yeah, if
These
he
days, I'm
deserted.
just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Sorry, I didn't know you were going to hit continue right as I started talking.
Yeah, sorry. What were you
worries.
going to say?
If he, yeah, it's like, if he deserted, he's definitely not the captain anymore.
Yeah. You don't get to stay the captain when you desert.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
No, bye. Game over. It's like, no, I refuse to go to the monastery. Bye. And then, like, the rest of the game just doesn't happen.
Roll credits.
This is why they have to script events like this, because if they let the players choose, the players would probably, well, okay, some of the players would, but a lot of players probably would not choose to go with the obnoxious smiley guy.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
Dun dun dun.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Yes.
I'm a bandit.
Yeah.
No one knows me, I'm a bandit.
That is correct.
I'm going to leave and just go hide in the woods.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain.
Yeah.
I'm
Serious
glad-
physical differences.
Yeah, I'm glad they lampshade that.
Wait, is it possible that Byleth / in this case Boudica is adopted?
I wonder if that's what they're hinting at, because that could be the case.
It would explain so much.
I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Then again, they had Crom and Emerin and Lissa as siblings.
Mm-hmm.
And Lissa and Emerin look like siblings, but Crom looks like he's from another freaking planet. No offense! I'm not saying that he looks bad, he just doesn't look like he's related to them.
I'm giving my friend a disappointed face.
She doesn't like it when I criticize characters she likes based on completely petty reasons.
Well, we're going to the monastery, despite our father's protest.
What's
He didn't
trouble,
really
Captain?
protest.
He just
You
gave
aren't
us a
about to
look.
run off again, are you?
You guys were like, ugh, well I guess so this was gonna happen sooner or later. That's not really a protest.
That's fair.
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
You did before.
You could probably do it again.
You could probably take any one of them in a fair fight. It's just, you probably wouldn't be able to fight off all of them at once.
Yeah.
The Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled.
So she can communicate with Boudica telepathically.
Yep.
Or just, like, think her own thoughts across time, because they're the same person.
It seems your presence is required. Get going.
Alright, we're going, we're going.
Chop chop!
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question.
Well, thank you.
How does her
Clearly an
cape stick out like
experienced
that?
mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the blade breaker?
I don't know.
It's like, what did you do? Did you, like, put some kind of spray adhesive on your cape to make it just stick out like that? Or I don't know. Do you have, like, a rod sewn into it so it'll always, like, stick out?
It's just a character model thing.
I know, but that doesn't mean I can't make jokes about it.
Former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
I don't think you have.
Yeah,
no.
you missed that he ran away 20 years ago, which implies something shady about him.
That's true. I didn't know he was a captain.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Probably so. I
He's got a
mean,
point.
yeah.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
I don't like the way he said that.
It.
Like, there's nothing wrong with the content of what he said, but I don't like the way he said it.
I mean, to be honest, I do kind of feel the same way, and this is coming from someone who likes Claude, so.
Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garrigmach Monastery.
Makes sense.
We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
Did you now?
Lies.
Lies and slander.
That would be because you ran off.
Oh, someone's calling you out, Claude.
Coward.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
Coward.
Okay, that's enough.
From me or from him?
From you.
Oh. Man, I never get to insult my characters as much as I want.
Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything.
Can I call him a coward again, please?
No.
Aw.
Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
I like how Dimitri's like, I'm so fucking pissed at you right now, but I have to be polite. Just let go of your manners, Dimitri. Go apeshit.
Yeah, it's not time yet for, are you tired of being nice? Don't you just want to go apeshit?
See, that's why I like post-time skip Dimitri.
Mm-hmm.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
She's got a point.
Yeah.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
That's really not true, though. Like, it's unfortunate, but the fact of the matter is, in their situation, it is much safer for them to question everyone, even people they should be able to trust, than it is to trust anyone blindly. It's not a healthy way to live, but it won't actually endanger their rule as long as they're not a jerk about it.
I think both of them have a point, personally, but that's just how I feel about it.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that I think that Edelgard should be so suspicious that she never lets herself trust anyone, but Dimitri's words are factually incorrect here.
Something to ponder.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power.
He's got a point.
He definitely has a point there.
Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
It's true, they are both lacking nuance.
Yeah, that's true.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
I like her.
Yeah, I know you like her.
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment.
Okay.
The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Aww, that's so nice. Thank
Dimitri,
you.
why?
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire.
Shrewd and practical, understandable.
I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Oh, it's Adrestian.
Edelgard.
I thought it was Adrestrian.
Please allow me to finish my own proposition.
Yeah, I guess it's... Yeah, I thought it was Adrestrian.
Yeah. Easy to misread.
Yeah.
Oh, also, every time I see the name Edelgard written out, I always misread it as Edgelord. Every time!
'Tis unfortunate.
Oh my god. Alright, Morrigan.
Morrigan from Dragon Age, just in case anyone doesn't know, but most people who watch my channel do, so...
Yeah, I was kind of banking on that.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself.
Oh, it's Fargus. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, no, I knew that and I forgot.
Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Oh my god, just move on with it.
Whoa there, you two sure are
just
hasty.
joking.
Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really.
And then you're gonna turn around and do the same thing.
Can I slap him?
No.
Aww. He deserves it.
No.
See, she never lets me do anything fun.
I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
Lies, but slightly amusing ones.
But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
In the grave?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Well, since I'm the one who's playing here,
Where was Boudica born? Like, where does she live, since she's not actually in any of their territories?
I don't know. They said at the beginning of this, when she was talking to her father, that they were in Remire Village, which is in the Adrestian Empire, so...
Oh, I guess it's just because that they're wanderers, not that they're actually from outside the territories? Okay.
Well, since this is just a demonstration of the beginning of the game, and this is Boudica, who is my golden deer Byleth, I'm going to pick the Lesser Alliance.
I thought you were going to say she was your golden deer. Boudica is secretly a golden deer, everyone. She's a deer in human form. She's one of those shape-shifting characters.
She was secretly a beastkin all along.
That was it. I actually forgot the word beastkin. I'm doing great, guys.
Claude approves.
Is that right?
No.
Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
Obligated to be happy? Are you saying you're not happy?
Yeah, it does imply he's not actually happy, even though he's the one who asked you to do this.
Yeah.
Alright, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Okay.
Conveniently timed mustache dude.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
Alright. Fair enough.
Is it weird that he reminds me of a rabbit?
How does Claude remind you of a rabbit?
I don't know, he just does.
Okay.
Well, he's sure as hell not a deer.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I don't know why he reminds me of a rabbit, he just does.
They are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Well, that's true. Edelgard. She is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me.
I mean, she is.
Yeah.
That's totally true.
It's very obvious. Dimitri. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath.
Yeah, he's the nice guy that once he snaps, he stays snapped.
Claude. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
That's one way to put it. I think the way his eyes are animated in this shot is actually pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, this is like horror animation style, but like, he looks like a creep.
I mean, it does look a bit weird.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again.
Go take a nap. Go sleep.
I may be sleeping, but
Wait, so she's already sleeping when she's communicating with you, and she feels tired in her sleep?
I guess so.
Only one of them can be awake in the physical world at a time because they're the same person?
I guess so. I think we're just about out of time.
That may be my fault.
Well, no worries. So I'm going to save and cut the video off here, but thank you so much everyone for joining us, and if you like my videos, you can subscribe to my channel, and for further updates, you can follow me on Twitter at LBD Let's Plays, or if you want to support me in other ways, you can buy me a coffee at ko-fi.com/littleblackdragon, or if you want to see my friend's videos, you can go to her channel.
Don't ask them to go to my channel. My channel's kind of going through an overhaul right now.
Okay. I'm just... I will recommend her channel once it's done going through its overhaul.
Yeah, sorry, there's kind of some stuff going on right now. I'm making my channel better.
Okay, well, so, yeah, Ko-Fi, Twitter, and subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Also, Boudica is a dragon who can turn into a deer.
I guess so.